Hello, I'm Doug and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel, and today we have made it to episode number 41 of Black Licorice, everyone's favorite. And today I'm looking at Katjes Cat Paws, which I think is what this says. It has a crossed out pig on the back saying no pork gelatin, it's vegan, it's natural color without palm oil, and dolphin friendly. I don't know what it says. I don't know what that symbol means. But it's mostly in German on the back. But there's a USDA available, FDA approved label with all the appropriate things on it. So this is a German product. Let me make sure. Product of Germany. And just to be the ingredient geek that I usually am, we have sugar, glucose syrup, modified starch, glucose, fructose syrup, 8.5% licorice juice, that's the licorice extract, brown sugar, syrup, aromas, herbal extracts, vegetable oils, sunflower, glazing agent, beeswax, white and yellow. So I think that anise oil component is in there, the artificial one that is much cheaper than an actual extract. So I think I will just drop a corner here and pop out some of these onto my little card. So they aren't actually cat pod shaped, they're just little dots that probably let you make a cat paw shape. So I've got a little K on each one. So it might be a logo or just an initial to show its catches. And I don't know how many of these little things cats have when they leave a paw print behind, because I don't have cats. And I'm not going to have cats. But there we go. But before I start smelling and tasting these things, let me get you to like the video, leave comments and questions down below, subscribe to the channel, click that bell to get notified when the new videos come out, and share it with friends. Share it with enemies. I don't really care. I think black licorice might be more appropriately shared with enemies. So let's get into this. I like the kind of recipe that they do. It's really based on starch and sugars. It smells somewhat promising, but it doesn't really have the wheat and molasses notes I'm usually looking for, even though it's got some brown sugar syrup. So let's give it a taste. Soft enough to chew up easily. A little bit of a sourness to it, but a good licorice flavor. I think I'm getting a little bitterness from licorice extract. I think I'm getting anise aroma and flavor. And surprisingly, not all that sweet, even though it's starch and sugar based. 4 or 5 different syrups in it. So good flavor. I'm sorry what I said about cats. And a good aroma, good mouthfeel. Doesn't really stick to teeth, doesn't clog up things in your mouth. So it's just an easy to eat candy. So it's not spectacular, but there's not really anything wrong with it. It's not molassesy, it's not weedy and bready like some things are. Some of my favorites are kind of going down that road. And this doesn't really have the molasses notes, the brown sugar notes that I'm most likely to favor in a recipe. But it's definitely got the licorice flavor from both the licorice extract and the anise. So it's a good candy. I like it, and won't have any trouble at all finishing this bag. So absolutely a thumbs up on this one. Okay, so that's another winner. We're gonna have another two or three of these black licorice updates in this series before we move on into December, which will probably be on some wine. So come back for those, and cheers.